At Raid Shadow Legends Gaming on her to-do list account. We're going to jump in and do some live arena today. Goal is to do 10 battles, see how we do. I've noticed that after seasons are done, we did bump into Gold 4 just because of the new way that it ranks. And with how seasons work, we just did so many different battles. So I've noticed that we got really high and our opponents have been very difficult. So I went from in the league, I think I had averaged a 60% win rate. And now outside of that, I'm about 30% win rate. So I'm hoping that this gives people something to watch, a little bit of entertainment to kind of see where we're at. And then if I have anything that on my account that I do good, maybe some pointers from there as well. So I do like Fabian. I've noticed Marius being the first pick a lot of times. So thankfully I did get Carnage. So my two main damage dealers are Carnage and the Cheshire Cat when Marius is not picked. So kind of tricky. Here I'd like to go Armans as well, but then I kind of leave myself open for them taking one of those two. And it's happened before, and then I'm just kind of screwed because I don't feel like I have good damage dealers for the arena that really match with the meta. I don't have an Odin, I don't have a Sifi. So it looks like really going heavily with the Void here. So we're most likely going to lose the speed race. So let's go ahead and put these two in so we make sure we get our damage dealers locked out. I'm guessing they're going to go two more supports. Maybe a Susan. Gotta be another Void in there, I'd imagine. It's gonna be kind of tough. I see a lot of Sifis, so it makes Nishak not as viable. So yeah, you got another Void freeze, so you got more support. So I'm probably gonna ban the Marius to make Odin the only damage dealer. So I'm really gonna be heavily relying into Stone Scan. So let's see if I can try to nuke them down first. Hegemon's been a great first pick. And then after having Carnage, I've done this way too many times, or I've done this way too many times. But he also has the increased speed by 33%. It's nothing compared to the 40% that they're going to have for all voids. So, pretty nasty little team that we're going to face. I think it's doable, though, because Odin is their only damage dealer, and he's truly just like a single target damage dealer. They can still definitely beat us. These are all very good champions, but we do have a good chance that we banned our lockout and our strip champion, which kind of sucks. So if we can just nuke them right here, okay, that's great. Block active skills. I don't remember if she has a cleanse or not, but I'm guessing with based on our turn meter. That's another thing. Like she is so fast. I don't know if she has like that mastery that boosts her based on her like if somebody dies, but that definitely could be the case. Absolutely love the counter attacks here. So let's go ahead and steal this turn meter, and then we got sheeped. That's something I need to get better at is checking when they do have that polymorph up there at 6-star. Maybe just going for the sheep right away. So now I think, okay, not a cleanse, that's good. Let's go ahead and block the buffs here. This should be good. Really trying to get 3 debuffs on him. I just unfortunately not getting there. Just go here. I'm guessing Sifi's gonna go next. Nope. Okay. So I think we just switch and we do the AoE because most likely she's gonna freeze and revive. But I think there's one of these that has a chance to block revive. Oh, if they're under 3 debuffs, so Odin at least blocked revive. Ooh, 2. So that skill must put out something. And at this point, there's literally zero way that they can win, I don't think. So it's just a stall because both these two, now I just think we really take out her, try to burn. I guess we don't have a way really to revive either. So they could just slowly tick us down, which is possible. And I'm probably going to put up the unkillable or the stone skin and the taunt. He doesn't have his AoE available, unfortunately, so we just have to go right into it. And we don't get the perfect veil because we have the block buffs. That's super irritating. I'd imagine she might just try to kill off Hegemon. Because we have another AoE over here. Okay, love the counterattack. So let's see if we can sheep. No, we got sheep. So what does this skill do? Attacks 2 times. It doesn't actually put out a debuff, so I don't know how the Siphi got resisted there, or how the Siphi got block buffs, or block revive, because we didn't have that. Okay, 1 damage dealer down. I imagine they're going to attack the cat again. Ooh, freeze. So this could be very irritating. Okay, we got the counterattack. Looks like Armance has a turn, but he doesn't have a turn. I don't think they have any polymorph anymore. Well, they have one polymorph, so maybe I can control this fight again. We don't have our skill there. So as long as we do have our AoE, did not do the damage that we were hoping for. Let's see. Okay, so are you going to have your taunt back? Really hoping not, because we should have our metamorph back and then we can put the block active skills. Yep, has a taunt. So let's try to stun. Didn't stun. All right, can we strip? Nope, you don't have a strip buffs in this form, do you? So you really need to get back to the other one to try to strip. Unfortunately, I think the cat's gonna die. I don't think we're gonna be able to polymorph, but yeah, we got sheeped again. Yeah, I thought we were going to easily win this one after we blocked the revive, but it's not looking so great. So let's get back to this, and then we can at least put out this. That should lock down. Most likely going to freeze, I'm guessing. No. Okay. So we are about to kill. What does this one do? Attacks 1 time, swaps HP with the enemy, then steals all buffs. This one might be really good. Yeah, that was clutch. Did not see that one coming. He definitely did not see that one coming. Looked like we were gonna die. Yeah, I haven't played much with Carnage, but I know he's really good because I've played against him a lot. And he can really be a pain in the live arena just with his kit. So many different things about his kit. So I'm guessing Mary's first pick. Maybe. This is a really cool avatar though. Or the hey, look at that. The recording intimidation factor. That's what I'm going with. The Lizardman Vanguard. Okay. So we have first pick, so we're gonna go with Armans. I still, for my account, don't have the support that I think is necessary to really compete up here in Gold 4. So doing Armans as my first pick has been crucial, I feel like, or at least Fabian, just because I'm running out of support options. I don't really have a good reviver that I like to use. I don't mind Arbiter, but mine's not really that fast. And like I'm not going to be able to compete against his speed here. So it's hard for me to justify that pick. Okay, so we're definitely banning the bombs because that would just totally wreck us. They're going to strip. Yeah, we gotta hope Hedgie goes through and they can kill him. So a little bit pretty similar to the last scene that we just had. It just really depends on Hedgie here if he can knock down anybody. Really hoping for the Lamassu and the Siphi that he can kill. And if that's the case, and no block active, so that one really sucks. Fabian should get another turn, hopefully. I really need to maybe switch Fabian's build into Supersonic with all these buffs, but I still feel like I have a hard time cutting in. Um, dang, gotta sleep. Yep, that one's a loss. The only reason we got a turn was because of the Hegemon. So what are we, 2 for 3 now? Okay, let's go with Armans. Okay, so definitely going speed. So it'll really depend. Here I kind of like to do our two damage dealers right away, but I'd still feel like my Fabian's built really well. I don't have a lockout champion, so playing with the lockout champion and being able to get one for the fusion was really great. Big game changer for my account and a big reason why I've been able to succeed. So it's basically like a mini Acrixia. All right, so we're definitely have to ban this nice. So going with the Torment is not going to be as beneficial, but I think we still do this move. My Lady Mikage is built fairly well, and that's what I was using before I got the Fabian. But just having, what's the damage dealer? Zarius. Just having the lockout also on a buff strip is just too powerful, and then all the CC with the freezes is so good. I'm really curious. So, like on these situations where they're clearly going to go faster than me, they do not ban the Hedgie. So I don't have the most points in the world. So when they look at it, maybe they don't think anything of it. But like there we go. Now they can't speed boost, so it's going to be really close between these two. He clearly can't. No, going to get locked out first. So that one really sucks. Let's go ahead and try to get a fear. Okay, I thought for whatever reason we could get a fear off, but no. Man, just whack the carnage. Well, that really sucks. So let's go ahead and I guess we take out this reviver. Um, hopefully you get your turn off. Yep, and then you should counterattack, petrify, and free. Oh, they got the block buffs on. So let's try to push back Crixie a little bit. Doesn't really do anything for us, but they did get the block buffs. That really hurts. And then you will most likely not. No, yep, you killed. So this one's done. I wish I had a Sifi or some other form of a better reviver to really do it. And watching the way that everybody picks the revivers that they have is just like Lazarius, Sifi. So I don't have any of those, so it's kind of hard to pick those. But my revivers, if you're looking at it, we did come against one Lady Noelle, so like she's a decent reviver. We did come against an Arbiter, but they also came with a CP as well. So Arbiter is really probably just there for the speed boost. You can tell like she went down pretty quick. Um, okay, so you're gonna try to just boost in here. So let's get these two out of the way. When you look at the other ones that I actually have built decent for revivers, we're looking at a Duchess, where really all she does is revive. So what do we got? Let's go with a Nishak. We'll try to bomb him to get past his passive. There is a chance that we're faster since we did ban, so we can pretty much lock him out. I didn't see what we had for polymorph in there. I didn't see what they banded. Okay, the Fabian. Oh, no polymorph, even better. We can't use that one first, so let's. You're gonna be faster, so let's just get you out of the way first. Okay, doesn't affect. So then we should be able to, because I always weak hit against him, unfortunately. So maybe we can get a spread with it. Okay, so we got that spread, and she cannot cleanse, which is more important here. She is not able to cleanse, so this should be able to kill off them. I don't know why he didn't die there. He definitely should have died. I don't understand where that one went wrong. So we really just killed a Marius, which I'm fine with doing that. He can't switch over yet. All right, so that's gone. So next thing you know, he's gonna probably whack me. So let's go ahead and try to just steal some speed here, because you should die anyways. Get some bombs. Nope. was really hoping for the two-turn bombs there. I think this one might be it for me. Then he will probably. I still have my block damage, right? Okay, yep, still got the block damage. This one could work, so then I can kill that one. Ah, so close. Is he gonna be able to kill me though? Ah, he revived. Dang. Good game. That's just, it's a hard one. So we are now, we're 2 for 5. We lost the last 3 in a row. I think it's hard with Live Arena. It's just, it's hard to get more points. And then obviously we've made all of like the little side missions. So it gets a little bit not as motivating to go in and do it. But it's also the only source for reliable primal shards as a free to play. So being able to actually get primal shards to have a chance to get a mythical and actually pull a mythical for once. We have 2 mythicals. We have Carnage because we grinded the Cursed City. That was a giant, giant, giant pain in my you know what. And then we have Lady Mikage because we got lucky when it comes to some of the summons. Um, so that's pretty much what that was. So let's make sure we don't mess up. We get Marius this time. My Marius is built decent. I guess I can show the builds afterwards to kind of give you guys some ideas. And maybe there's something in these builds that you're going, hey, this you really, really need to change because you're missing out on this. So maybe I have the wrong, I don't know, blessing. Maybe I have the wrong masteries there. Maybe I'm just not thinking of these builds very well. I'm sure you guys are looking at my Carnage build and maybe think, what's kind of going on with Carnage? Carnage is really more of a like a CC type champ when it does come against people like the Seafrin here. So I think we have a chance to go faster. I kind of want to pick let's go here first. And let's just hope that he doesn't have a Carnage. Then we'll have 3 damage dealers anyways. Carnage is so nice to really lock out because he's a damage dealer and he's a lockout. This would be another situation where having a Reviver would really come in clutch. I wish Temeria had a Revive because she has a nice kit with the block buffs, the cleanse. Can I check to see what she's built like? Nope. I don't even know if she's built very well. So, revivers that might be built well. Not looking like a lot. Do I pick a Duchess here? I think I tried Duchess here. We'll ban the Nishak. That way we don't lose from bombs right away. But they're not going to go first, I don't think. I think we banned the Siegfried. Alright, so we lost our really big aura, which sucks. All these are 19. Nobody's in polymorph, so let's just go here. Which I don't think any of these champions should be in polymorph. Maybe the Fabian, but he's got such a weak. There we go. Nice. Lock him out first. She can still reset, so we need to be cautious of that. I don't remember if she can buff strip here, but this one looks like it's just done. Love, love, love the cat. Okay, so we got a couple more. Really got to get to that chest. I don't remember that chest for like the 5 wins for the day or session or whatever it is for 5 wins. If that actually has a chance to get some primal shards or quartz or whatever they're called. If that has a chance to get some, let's go ahead and get the cat again. So they bring Fabian this time. It's kind of interesting. I can tell that if one of the first picks typically is a Armans and a Fabian, they might be close. If one of the first 2 picks are not one of these 2, then I'm probably way out leveled compared to what they are. So they're definitely going speed here. The Georgian is pain. Lamassu is really fast. We're in siege right now, so I'm really hoping that we win the siege because I'm at 90 of her fragments, and it looks like we've been getting 10 each time when we win. So as long as we win, I should be getting her. I'll probably hold off though. When it comes to okay, so we're gonna get bombed locked out. I don't want them to get that instant turn because she boosts by I think like 50% and then can give them an instant turn. And I had a feeling they were going to ban the Hegemon. All right, how much faster are you going to be? Not too much. So the chance we cut in. Nope. All right, locked out everybody. So we still have Carnage to hopefully do something. Can we decrease the cooldown? I don't know if it works through Stone Sin or not. Uh, weak hit. Okay, so we got the block damage up. That's nice. I don't think you can kill me with that. You definitely can strip that, which sucks. So this one is most likely done, right? Killed. Yep. So close. I don't know if I need to try to invest more into speed. I tried to farm the dragon. I try to farm it on hard 10 and I get shit for speed gear. So it's a long battle. I know a lot of these people probably spent lots of money farming dragon or trying to get other speed gear. I think my fastest on my account is 385 if I took all of my speed gear. So my actual fastest is going to be, I think my Arbiter at 375 and my Fabian's like 372. And then I think it drops off quite a bit from there. So they picked a horse first, so we'll go ahead and Armans and Fabian. And if you guys are looking down here at this roster, I'll kind of scroll over. If there's somebody from this that really jumps out to you and it's like, hey, you have this person that would be really good in live arena, please let me know. If they're going to be better than what I have picked now, I've thought about trying to level him up in gear and just trying to make him really fast. I think right now he's at 300 and something because he does have his revive and then he enables those, but he doesn't have a like a cleanse or a block debuffs of any kind, which I feel like that's kind of mandatory in a lot of this. So that's kind of my champions there. Let's go ahead and pick our cat. We'll pick here. We can block active skills here. So we do have a 6-star, so it requires no accuracy. That one's kind of deadly. Most likely looking like the ban right now. But if they don't have a speed lead, okay, I think she's a speed in all battles, so she might actually be the ban. Yeah, because there's a chance that we may go faster with Carnage and then with one of these two against that Siphi. And that could really help. I think it's nice that my Lord Fabian is actually faster than my Armans because I feel like more people ban the Armans. He is in Supersonic though, but I don't know. I feel like I never get to cut in with Supersonic just because everybody. And there we go, nice. So we should be able to lock them all out here. Because what do we have? Okay, nobody's gonna get a weak hit. Oh, I thought that was Fabian. My bad. Okay, so now we can lock him out. Perfect. We got everybody locked out. She's gonna try to sleep absolutely no one. You're gonna just, I guess you got a metamorph or okay, you give everybody increased defense. That's kind of irritating. Let's go ahead and block your active skills. So that really helps. So then we should kill everybody here besides our Marius, who should only be able to A1. So he's going to A1, and then we're going to get a bunch of that crap. Do you apply this with a weak hit? I don't think so. Nope. If we metamorph, everybody's likely dead. So we just have the A1 here. A1 again. And then you should be able to just kill him there. Nice. Whew, got lucky with that one. So sometimes it's not about the champions that you have, but more the strategy that you're thinking with your ban and your pick process. Guarantee if we would have left the Incora in there, we probably would have lost. Even if we would have banned the Narcisse, or because they would have been faster, and then she would have been able to cleanse as well. So good pick by us. So let's go with Armans again. They're going to probably go with Marius and Siphi. Okay, Mary's and Arbiter. So then let's pick our duo there, Fabian and the Cheshire Cat. And the cool part is with the cat. So when it comes to prisms, I've probably been luckier than most. I've never bought prisms before. Obviously, they took my Carnage. So this is the other issue I run into is like when I don't have one of those three damage dealers, I kind of run out of options. I do have Harima, but most of the time they pick a Carnage, so it's bad affinity, and he can really lock him out. So let's go here, Hegemon to try to top the speed, and then we really need to figure out, as in my other one's Wukong, but he can really lock him out as well, and he can block the revive there. We got weak hit possibilities. And if this is my only other damage dealer that kind of really sucks, I don't think she's built fairly good at all. Is Torment actually built, or Torvald? I don't think he's actually built. I'm just gonna go Lady Mikage and hope they do not ban the cat. I guess I could have banned Carnage in there pretty easily, but never know what their last option is going to be. Yeah, I should have done that. So let's go ahead. They're going to ban the Hegemon most likely. So I'm going to make sure we get Carnage out of the way. And then what do we have? 28%. So should be in a decent spot here because we're going to be able to do our block damage with the cat for kind of a survival. I think the cat's in Stone Skin to begin with, which has been big so that he can't get CC'd as easily. Odin obviously is an issue because he strips and then CCs, but we'll see how this one goes. So we're obviously slower. They're going to boost, they're going to boost, and they're going to boost. Let's see. I think, yeah, you're going to die, and the Fabian's going to die. Then we should be able to steal all this because they don't have any way to block it. I am not going to worry about trying to sheep them because I don't want to get wanded. Let's take out the Reviver here. Almost take out the Reviver. I forgot about that. So I guess we already have an increased attack, so we really don't need to do that. Let's try to steal some speed from Odin at least. Alright, now let's sheep him. So if we switch, they're going, let's just kill her, I guess. Who you gotta go for? You got your A2 available, so you're gonna steal all of one of these twos. Ooh, weak hit. Perfect. So that should kill at least one and kill the others. Nice. Once again, cat, great. I don't know if I finished my story or not, but so with the cat, um, I've had incredible luck with prism shards or prism crystals, whatever they are. And I've gotten two legendaries so far. So the first one is Sir Nick, which at the time it was new for me, and then they had that guarantee basically for Sir Nick where it was the path. So now I have, I'm pretty sure, two Sir Nicks. Can I filter out Sir Nick? Oops. Is it not Sir Nick? I'm sure his name's Sir Nick, isn't it? The Santa Claus guy, whatever his name is. But I have two of him. So that was nice for the Faction Guardians. And then the other one that I got was the cat. So the cat was super beneficial for me. What do we got going on here? This is going to be super irritating. I think we got to go Hegemon to have a chance. Who do you ban? Who do you ban? You're most likely to be in Stone Skin, the other ones will not. Pain is the name. I guarantee their wallet feels some pain. with having that run. I know that's an awful joke. What are they? Double the points, so can we pull off a win here? What is that? I don't know what that buff is. Looks cool. We're just gonna get one shot here. I don't know if the fox does an AoE that could kill everybody actually. Probably at least could take the horse out. Yep. Alright, let's go ahead and try for a strip. Nice, we got it. Can we petrify? We can petrify. Sweet. I don't know if that helps with his passive at all, but oh, how'd the hell that happen? So this is the only chance to strong hit here. Nope. And I think that'll probably be it for us. Yep. I was hoping the multi-hit would pay off for us. So that's what we got. So we got a chest here, gold chest. Was it worth it? No. Speed, there we go. I do really like how you can upgrade these through it. So we got one roll. Can we get two? We got two rolls. For the video, let's see if we can get a triple. We did not, but crit rate's still pretty good, so this could be good on a damage dealer. And then this is a crit damage for every 3, so that piece doesn't look very good. Then we got a couple of Frank Charms, which I really don't use. We got some energy for the Sand Devil tournament, and we got this. So I want to know what our chances are from getting stuff out of this chest. Does it actually tell us? Yes, this is how you play. No, it does not. I wonder what the chances are of actually getting something from there. If you know what the chances are, please let me know. But that'll be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed watching Live Arena. We ended up going, what did we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We went 5 for 5, and one person left the arena. So overall good. 5 losses means down 15, but 5 wins means up 45. So overall, 30 extra points for us for there. Hopefully, new live arena starts sometime soon, I think. Or the new season starts in a week. So looking forward to that with all of the seasonal rewards that we do get. Hopefully, going to try to push all the way to the end this time and get the mythical relics crafting because we only got the legendaries barely last time. I was really hoping to get another one here so I can try to have another chance to do the hammer. But that'll be it for today's video. Thanks for watching. You guys have a good one.